Welcome to Royal Readings by Royal Bleu. I am Royal Bleu. I'm here to do a spirituality reading. Most of my readings are spiritually based, meaning that they are divine messages that are given to me through the universe, through your energy, through the divine spirit, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, as well as, like I said, the universe itself, the sun, moon, and stars, which are all alive and speak to us. So I'm just going to pull some cards. I won't be before you long. This is going to be kind of a very short reading for me, but I'm trying to keep it under 30 minutes or less. So I'm going to pull the first card, which is the Star Seed Oracle cards. I'm going to see what comes up. I only need one card, Spirit. What do you have to say to us through the universe? And the universe can be anything. It could be a person, place, thing. It could be nature. It could be water. It could be fire. The air, basically the elements of the zodiacs come through those elements: fire, air, water, and earth. And what we know to be something concrete that we understand is earth. We live on earth. The original black woman is earth. Mother earth. Mother nature. However you want to look at it. But, wow. Alright, so I have the card that fell out for the Starseed Oracle. And they're telling you, wow, you're not for everyone. It says you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Face who you are. Face who you are born to be. Everybody's not going to understand you. Everybody's not going to like you. And that's okay. So there's some people who think that everyone is supposed to be on their team, but that's not the case. And I'm going to read to you what You're Not For Everyone is saying. Why did this card come up for us? Wow. It says, the world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you, who has a listening ear to what you have to say. And it says, don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. They don't even belong there, so don't try to force them. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs, and while likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. And take time away from things that you're supposed to be doing in life instead of just going through the motions of what you think others want you to do in life to make them happy. And in turn, you're trying to convince yourself that you're happy because they're happy. And when they're unhappy, you're unhappy. Their energy becomes your energy, and it's not your energy to carry. But anyway, it goes on to say, you're not for them and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. And if you don't know what the true north is, it's ascending, it's going up. Taking you higher into the element of which you came from, where you belong, and where you are continuing to journey to. It says pulling this card means that you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see you for who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, as they call it, can recognize you when your paths cross. So, with that being said, stop wasting your time on people that is wasting your time. Your time and energy is precious, and it's time you can't get back. Once you've given your energy away, you may not be able to get it back. Not that particular energy that you were trying to create something from at that moment in time. Because even though your intentions are good, as far as wanting people to like you, wanting, however the case may be. But whatever is gained from the lessons that you learn from disconnecting yourself from certain people, from certain things, from certain places in your life, that's just going to show that you are dedicated to growing in all of the places that you need to be and are supposed to be. You're not for everyone. Everyone is not for you. All right, let's go on to see what the angels and ancestors has to say to you. All right. Well, we have 2 cards here that came out. And I'm going to read to you what they are. The first card is High Priestess. High Priestess. It says, harness mystic powers. You might have the power to draw certain people to you without you even wanting to. It just happens that way. But the High Priestess in you is showing you how powerful you are, how magnetic you are. All right, it says, align with the light and focus on all things positive. That's people, places, and things. It says, you are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time. And that's what I'm talking about. Getting and focusing on your true north self, your true north. And it goes on to say, wow. But it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you're unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what really will bring you closer to your goals and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. And like I said, that's, having the power to know the difference of who is for you, who is not for you. Because like I said before, everyone is not for you. So, the next card that came out is Sage. Sage. It says, be devoted and committed. Be devoted and committed. I'm going to read to you what Sage means for you. And it says, be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you that you can possibly be. It says, devotion is a powerful energy. Right now, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how commitment you want. It says, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body, but also a soul is also all you need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important that you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. And it all goes back to, you're not for everyone. Those that aren't for you and you aren't for them, those experiences with those people, you are going to be able to share why they weren't for you, or why someone was for you, why someone was in your life for a blessing or a lesson, for a season, for a reason. You just never know until you experience the relationship that you attract, or that is attracting you. But you have to be careful who you become dedicated to and who you become committed to, whether it's friends, relationships, marriage, whatever. So I'm going to go on. The next card we are going to pull is the Angel Guide. And what do you have to say, angels, to us? Wow. The card that fell out. Only one card fell out. I'm going to read to you what that card is. It's telling you to take a step back. Take a step back, and I'm going to tell you how I feel about this. What I see right now, take a step back, what is it saying to you? Is from my point of view, from what I am getting, the download I'm getting from the universe, from the divine spirit, the angels, ancestors, and guides. Take a step back to me is saying, take a step back and reflect on the type of energy you have drawn to yourself in the past. What kind of people were drawn to you? What kind of people were you drawn to? Were you in a relationship with someone just because of their looks, their sex, or their energy, like their real true energy? You have to take a step back and look, feel, see, hear, all the above through your soul, through your intuition, the language of the soul. So it's telling you to step back, reflect, and know that you're not for everyone. Everyone is not on your side. So I'm going to tell you what take a step back is saying according to this book. This is your message. It says your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. I just told you. Before you get deep into that relationship or deeper into a relationship, no matter how much time has passed that you've known someone, you always should have this feeling to know the real. Is this the real thing? Is this the person for me? Is this my true friend? It took me 40 years to learn someone wasn't even my true friend, for whatever reason. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just using myself as an example. Someone said that I use myself as an example too much, but that's the only way somebody is going to understand if they have been through what I've been through, if they see things the way I've seen it, and vice versa. But it goes on to say, there is an excitable and action-oriented energy around you at this time, but you're being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up with you, if certain situations, certain people, certain energies are not aligned with you in the divine, the universe, the sun, moon, and stars, You could open yourself up to harsh energies or situations that could be limiting your growth. Someone could be stunning your growth. And it goes on to say, in order to have the best experience and positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, your intentions, your visions, and your goals. Call in your angels and invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive of your expansion and highest good. It says, when you try to rush ahead or force something to happen, we can often miss signals, signs, and messages that are encouraging us to change course. Telling you to take a look around you, see why things are being stagnant in your life. Why aren't you moving forward? Why ain't things happening for you? You might be in the wrong energy. You might be connected to the wrong energy, the wrong people. And it goes on to say, wow. It says, if you have a big decision to make now or are in the midst of moving a project forward, your angels are encouraging you to take a step back and just breathe. What is for you won't go by you. What is for you is for you. What God has for you is for you, not anyone else. It says, your angels are encouraging you to step into the energy of trust. When you do so, you will draw universal energy and support to you. If you have concerns about another person, which we're talking about here, like I said, you're not for everyone. Everyone don't deserve you. Everyone didn't deserve you. And that's why we are in situations that we are in or have been in before. It says, I'm going to read that line again. It says, if you have concerns about another person or a relationship, this card is guiding you to draw back and respect the space of others. Let this be a time of self-care and self-awareness. And when you step back, you let the universe step in. Boom. You know, it's all about God's timing. You know, we rush to do things, to get this done, to get that done. And, you know, we think we got to have this person because that person wants them, but they want you. And it just becomes a headache, becomes hell for some people. It takes you to a place that you never wanted to go in the first place. So we have next the Psychic Tarot cards. Now, I just need one card, Spirit. All kinds of cards are trying to fall out. You know, I have exactly, 12 minutes to go. So let's see what comes up. Since so many energies are going to be watching this video. Wow. All right, let's see what... All right, this is it. I got 5 cards here. The first one that popped up, face up, is Material Harvest. And then we have Harmony. And then we have Discontent and Boredom. And we have Stand Your Ground. And Spiritual Strength. All right, so I'm going to read to you briefly and quickly, as Spirit will have me to do, read to you what each of these 5 cards mean for you. Okay? All right, first we have Spiritual Strength. You know, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. And this was the last card that fell, and this is the first card I am telling you about. Spiritual Strength. You have to start somewhere. Okay, 9 is at the top of the card. Spiritual strength is being born in you as we speak. So, spiritual strength. It says, this card is coming forth to give you encouragement and remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. The final Spirit card represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from the struggle, but now is not the time to give in. Instead, tap into all of your inner reserves for that one final push to achieve the desired outcome. You've been through so much to get to this point, and even though you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. If you're not yet, you will be. It says the enlightenment you've gained will be an invaluable resource. You may also notice that you're experimenting with different things in your life at this time. All of these experiences feed your spirit and offer you knowledge for the future. That's why, yeah, you can meet people, but you don't always have to connect with people on an intimate level, on a friendship level, on a spiritual level, on a sexual level. You don't always have to connect with everybody that you meet. Yeah, you might find yourself attracted to them because their magnetism draws you in. But you have to try the spirit by the spirit. Are y'all equal in spirit, basically? And that's what's going to give you spiritual strength. That's how you get that in emotion. That's how you kick it in. Next, stand your ground. God says stand your ground. All right? Yeah, we have a law now called stand your ground, but that's a whole nother story. But I'm going to tell you what this stand your ground means for you. All right, so let's see, stand your ground. All right, let's see what it says. Where are you? Where are you? All right, don't want to be found because, you know, the devil don't like when the truth is being told. But anyway, stand your ground says this card comes at a time when you're being tested and challenged. Wow, many of us are going through testing times, challenging times, right? It says there may be fierce competition and potential rivals surrounding you in your personal or business life, but know that you have the strength and inner courage to stand your ground no matter how hard or formidable things may appear. You know, this card says you're not for everyone, but it should also, flip side, say everyone is not for you. Which is the case. Everyone isn't for you. It says, don't surrender or give up the control that you have. Be brave and stay true to your core life values and belief system, which are your best allies and will help you move forward. It's important to remain clear and focused, for you may have to stand alone and defend your convictions to the end. Everyone might not have your back to the end. You know, there's some friends that can carry secrets to the grave. Then you got those friends who feels it's their job to protect you and tell everything. Okay, that protection is neither here nor there, because that person might not even be divine enough to carry a prayer to ask God for your protection. That's why you have to be careful who prays for you, who lays hands on you. Everyone is not for you, and you're not for everyone. But it goes on to say, wow, it's important to remain clear and focused, for you may have to stand alone, defend your convictions to the end. Maintain your health and stay strong so that you have an ample supply of energy to endure anything, the good, bad, and the ugly, as this could be a long and yet arduous, yet ultimately hard-won victory. We are in the year of victory, like I told you before. This year, you're going to learn who you are for and who is for you. Next, we have discontent and boredom. I see someone who may have lost a friend or someone they used to kick it with. I see that happening. I mean, yeah, you're going to feel lonely. You're going to feel discontent, unhappy, and you're going to feel boredom because you're not doing what you used to do. You know, life takes us through changes. We're not supposed to stay in the same space all day, every day, year after year. Things should forever be evolving, forever changing. It says, This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship, project, or situation isn't moving forward fast enough and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. That's what I'm saying. Some people's energy are so draining for us as divine humans. It says, you're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all your energy on it, as opportunities will soon knock. A window or another door could open quickly, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that brings books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. That's what I'm telling you. You will know who you are for and who is for you. And it goes on to say, any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh new insights. Something new is trying to come to you, but you're holding on to the past. You're holding on to this person that ain't no good for you. Or you're holding on to that person that, only have their own intentions for themselves for you. That you might have money. They may want to get money from you all the time. Or you may have a gift that they wish they had, and they just stick around and hang on to see if it's going to rub off on them. That kind of energy. But we also have harmony, which represents the lovers. All right, so that's a good thing, having love come to you. Absolutely. Who could be mad at love and harmony, right? Everybody wants harmony, balance in their life. All right, so it says, this card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership, or union is taking place at this time or is manifesting for the future. There is someone out there for you. And someone is out there waiting for you. It says, this doesn't always necessarily represent a romantic affair of the heart, but could slightly offer forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-on-one. They could be forged with a group, an organization, a pet, or even an incident or a situation. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. What you need to see in yourself. And it says, within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that, you've hopefully gleaned, or in some case, that you still need to learn. And after you get all that taken care of, then you have material harvest. Once you let those people, places, and things go, they're not meant for you, then blessings and honor, all those good things are trying to come to you. It's another number 9 card. Things are trying to come to you divinely. But we're so closed off that we don't even care, or we don't even think about what God is trying to show us, what God is trying to give us. And that's the honest truth. So let's see what Material Harvest has to say. And then I'll have a blessing card to read to you. And then this will be a done deal reading. Probably one of the fastest readings I ever did, actually. All right, so Material Harvest, where are you? All right, so if you would like to book a personal reading, whatever subject you need to know about, go ahead and read the description box below, and the information will be there how to get in touch with me to get a reading. Whether it's on love, spirituality, general that covers just about everything. Angel messages, whatever you want, we can try to get. It says, for material harvest, one of the laws of the universe is what you sow, you reap. What you put out, you get back. It says, this card states that this is your time to reap the harvest you've worked so hard for and you so rightly deserve. This last physical card denotes self-mastery, self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you've strived for. You've done the hard work, learned the lessons along the way. That includes dealing with people, places, and things. Your cipher. Keeping it, on the up and up now. And you've used them to prosper in all areas of your life. The number 9 also means endings. It can mean completion. And in supreme mathematics, it means born, something being brought forth through something that has ended. Excuse me. Not to say necessarily that good fortune stops, but do honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of projects. This would be the perfect time to look ahead and use the wisdom you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve in life. Consider smart investments and ponder ideas that show profitable potential. Congratulations on your success. You've earned it. When you've gone through all this in life and you realize that you're not for everyone and everyone don't deserve you, then the end of your quote-unquote rainbow, where this pot of gold, this metaphorical pot of gold, is sitting there waiting for you. I'm going to read to you. All right, I'm like 2 minutes over, but it's okay because this last card that I'm going to read for you. Well, let's see. Okay. I'm going to see what this blessing card is going to say to you. Wow. We have Pillar of Light. Pillar of Light. Descent of the Star of Isis. The light of heaven is shining down upon us now. Whether it's nighttime, daytime, midday, evening, morning. The pillar of light is always shining down on us, whether we acknowledge it or not. But this is the blessing. It says, beings of light and divinity are calling you now. They wish to connect with you more strongly, and you are being guided to strengthen your energy field to allow more of the divine light that seeks you to flow through your body safely and into expression. And it says, excuse me. Wow. Well, it says, if you pull this card, then you are encouraged to start this practice on a daily basis of letting the light come in. There are higher frequencies waiting to connect more consciously with you for spiritual enlightenment, healing, and guidance, but you will need to prepare your energy field for the connection so the energy can flow without undue stress or strain on your body. Once you start letting the light of the divine in, you will get a sense of how often it feels so right for you. And it goes on to say, if you do it too often though, perhaps more than once a day, you may feel lightheaded or ungrounded or too hot or cranky, hormonal and overheated inside, out of balance emotionally, and just not enjoying what you're trying to accomplish. Moderation is the key that will lead you more quickly into the success that you are seeking. It says, excuse me, remember to have mercy if you are then using these abilities with others. They may not be used to the degree of electricity that is coming through you, and you have to facilitate good, not cause harm to the person that you are connected to or trying to connect to, or however the case may be. It says, stay in your heart and don't be attached to being powerful, and allow the divine light to manage the power that flows from you to other people by asking the universe to help in having, not only having, but creating unconditional love, not only for others, but most certainly for yourself. All right, that is the divine blessing I have on you from the angels and ancestors. Wow. And they're telling me to tell you to choose a new direction. Choose a new direction, because you're not for everyone, even though you may be flowing in that direction. You can take a glance, hear what they're talking about, and if it ain't enlightening or spiritual in some type of way, or life-changing, or something deep that captures your attention, you can, like, window shop. Look, listen, not for you, walk away. This is what people do to you, I'm sure. This is what people do to me all the time. It's cool. It is what it is. And the last card I have for you is saying no. It's telling you no. It's saying no. You're not for everyone. You might feel that you are. You may want everybody to like you, like I said in the beginning. But everybody don't deserve your energy. Wow, this is it. And it says, ask for help from others. That could be your friends, your sibling, anybody. Just anybody that you know for sure that is for you. Who is on your team, who's on your side. So, let me see what's at the bottom of the deck, and then I'm gone, y'all. Wow. Just think, once you realize that you're not for everyone, and you have embraced your weirdness and faced your true north, your true divine self, they're telling you that once you let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, it says big happy changes are coming to you. This is what you got to look forward to once you let certain people, certain places, certain things go from your life. It's time to clean out your cipher. If you don't know what a cipher is, it could be a person, a place, or a thing. All of the above, all mixed together like in a melting pot that needs to be poured out, rinsed out. So, new energy, new people, new things, positive things can fill it up again. And then that's when you will start to overflow with blessings that are meant for you to have. So the angels also tell you to reconsider if you doubt me. Yes, this is real. Yes, that's what they're telling me to tell you. And wow, communicate clearly. Let your wise words, ways, and actions speak for you. Communication is key. How are people going to know what to trust, what to feel, what to believe, if y'all ain't communicating? That's how you'll know if you're for someone or if someone is for you. Like I said, I'm not just talking about relationship-wise. I'm talking about people that call themselves your friends, even your family. Some people can be cousins or aunt and niece and nephews or whatever the case may be. Yeah, y'all may be blood or may not be. But they may not just be for you. They might have been in your life for a reason because they were placed there, because they may have been your parent's sibling. But that don't mean that, okay, yeah, you're supposed to love everyone, right? But that ain't always the case. Some people are just not for you, and you are not for someone, whether it's family, friends, whatever. It all depends on your energy, their energy, how y'all connect. Some family members stay away from each other for years, for whatever reason. And if it's divine will, in some form, shape, or fashion, who knows? You could reconnect. So that is all I have for you, because, wow, just in the near future, I'm trying to put these cards down, but they just keep coming up. In the near future, something's going to happen, but you have to listen to your intuition and remain positive. Because in a year from now, well, you're going to have to look for a sign right now. Yeah, because a year from now, you ain't going to be where you are right now. You shouldn't be anyway. Like I said, we should always be forever evolving, forever changing, forever learning, forever getting knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, forever creating freedom mentally, spiritually, energetically, free. We should all get these freedoms through living the culture, the natural way of life, the way life was meant to be lived, without all this confusion and all this hate and all this malice and all this crime, violence, whatever the case may be, all the negative shit that wasn't designed for us, that somehow has entered into our beings, our divine beings, which has made us who we are not meant to be. All right, so that is all I have for you. Well, I'm 42 minutes in. Well, I said 30 minutes, didn't I? But, you know, it's like I said, it all depends on how the divine takes its course. So, like I said, if you would like to book a reading with Royal Readings by Royal Bleu, I am Royal Bleu. Check the description box below. And, you know, my contact information is there. Email, text, leave a voice message, or, you know, message me. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Royal Readings by Royal Bleu. And I'm here for you. So, if this reading helped you out, or if you get it, you know, if you understand what I'm talking about, or if you're in a certain situation, some type of energy that you're dealing with that is not serving you at all, it's time to let it go. Because everyone is not for you, and you are not for everyone. Peace.